the background of a PowerPoint. So there are actually ways that you can format the way that the background of every slide looks. So you just right click on a slide on the side here and click Format Background. So your first option is solid fill, and only two simple options to choose from. What color would you like? So say we could go for a dark gray. And you can choose the transparency. So 0 transparency means you can see everything. If we raise the transparency level, it gets more and more see-through or transparent until it fades away. So that's pretty simple. Gradient fill is when the background will fade from one color to another. And there's a few options here that we can look at. Okay, there's some presets that we can choose from. So for example, you could just go for that, but that obviously doesn't work without text. So we can maybe try something like this dark nightfall or that, and that looks okay. If you want to choose your own, then you just need to put in some settings. So you can choose between linear, which is the fading moves in a line from one direction to another. Radial is it's actually a circle that's coming from the bottom right hand corner, and in a circular way it's fading out. And there's various others you can have a look at. And so we can choose here whether we want it coming from a corner or just from the middle like that. Also if you choose linear, you can choose the angle. So if 45 goes across the screen, if we were to change this to 90, it would go straight up and down. Okay. Now, with a gradient, you have stops. So here we have stop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that tells you that this gradient has 6 stops. What if we only wanted the last, say, 4 stops? We could just, for stop 1, say remove. And then we could click on stop 2 and say remove. So we now only have 4 stops left. Okay, we could in fact go to stop number 4 and remove it, and stop 3 and remove it. So now we've actually only got 2 stops. And for every stop that you have selected, you can change a few things. The position is how far into the gradient it's going to change. So we can increase it like that, and decrease it like that. And of course the color. So we could change this color to something like a purple. And again, with the transparency, we can say whether we want it to be completely see-through or completely opaque or somewhere in the middle. If I decided that I wanted to add a new stop, I could just click add, and then for stop 2 we could add a color and change the position. Then your next option is picture or texture fill. So texture, you have a few textures that you can choose from. This is like this marble type thing, so it comes out as a pattern. What a lot of people like to do is use insert from file, and that's what I'm going to do. And I have prepared this file spacestars.cropped.jpg so that it's at the exact perfect ratio for this slide. And so we're just going to select it and click insert. And the last important option is this one, apply to all. By clicking this, it applies it to every slide that we have in the PowerPoint. And if I make a new slide, it automatically comes in with that background. So that's quite a convenient thing to do if you want to have a theme background for all of your slides.